Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Jade Empire. I almost said Dawn Empire, but she's Dawn Star and Jade Empire. Where we last left off, we crashed here into this city and we need to find some things out, but I wanted to go back to the dam site because I feel like we missed some stuff there. Because there was that way we didn't go.
Right.
Which I think was just up here to the right. Goats!
Hug him.
I wish that was an option. Or it was in here. It was like something they were guarding. Yeah, they were guarding this place. And then we didn't go this way. We may not even be able to. I just wanted to check.
Need a key.
I checked.
Okay.
I feel better now.
So there's nothing we can do for the...
The goats?
Yeah.
No, there's no hug option. So now we just go back to Tien's Landing.
There are so many characters on these loading screens that we haven't met yet.
Well, in fairness, when you look at our followers,
yeah,
there's at least 8 with a possibility of 12.
Right.
There must be secret characters. I don't know, though. I don't want to look anything up unless we get stuck and we have to progress. Right. Which I don't. It's probably not going to happen. Or there's a puzzle that's really annoying. I'll look that up, too. But Oh. Can't. Everything's locked.
Mother and I are getting out of this town. If you have any sense, you'll do the same.
Who are you guys? Alright.
It's sure to be more exciting than this dead place.
Ungrateful child.
Don't leave. I'll save the town. I mean, that's a fair response, lady.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm a stranger. Our town's in shambles. I'll fix it.
I don't know, honey. Thank you, but...
I mean, she doesn't know we're the main character.
Yeah, she doesn't know we're the hero.
Oh, see, no. I mean, but she should know better than that, though, because she saw my muscles and my areolas. Ghost pirates! Do you think things will be any better if you leave?
Those pirates must be Gao the Greater's men. We know that he has holdings near here, and he has flyers.
Ogres? Toad demons?
Yeah.
Is it?
I don't know about that.
Why'd the Great Dame open?
Okay.
If it's open, then why's the river so low? She's a dookie. Tell me more about the pirates. Chumbawamba.
You'll have to explain that reference.
Them. Chumbawamba. You know, just like weird garble-gook language they made up for the game. Chumbawamba. Just like
Chumbawamba.
It's just random like noises.
The Twi'leks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your no pinky? Chumbawamba.
I thought you were talking about the band Chumbawamba. Like,
I am.
I get knocked down?
Noni wowo sayer tar wowo wir ignisaro kunkna.
But will you? It's a little forward.
Noni
Yeah.
wowo sayer tar wowo wir ignisaro kunkna.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry.
Woyer wak finir seer.
Later, taters.
Watita osia kwani nipawi.
Chumbawamba. Much binky. Fight him. Bandana dude. Bandana
Out of our
Joe.
way, woman. In this town, we don't step aside for you. You step aside for us.
Bandana
The
Jane.
peasants of this village may cower before you, but I do not. If you are smart, you will apologize for your behavior and walk away.
She gonna kick
Don't
your
tell
ass.
me what to do. You think I won't hit a woman? You have to learn your place. This whole town has to learn its place. What are you looking at? This doesn't concern you.
Leave her alone or you'll answer to me.
Time to teach you all a lesson.
White demon. Stab.
Wait, demon.
You probably didn't know that I could become a toad. Get toaded.
I kind of feel like they should just run away scared.
You'd think. Maybe this is more common in this world than you'd think.
Maybe.
Get toaded. I'm running out of help. I've changed my mind. Now you need to get sticked. Woohoo! Woohoo! Yeah. Dawnstar, give me healing. Yeah. Dawnstar, what are you doing?
I fell asleep. Sorry.
Eat that. Oh god, that set me on fire.
That's not good.
Yes. Yeah. Chumbawamba.
What's one that was also said like
I was back at the camp when I
da?
heard the sounds of battle. I got here as fast as I could, though obviously I arrived too. Hui, what are you doing here?
It's been a long time, Sue. I haven't seen you since that night. I did as you asked. The child is safe. I made sure of that.
I know. After we spoke, I followed you. I wanted to be sure she was given a good home. You did well, Hui.
What child?
Hui and I knew each other long ago. She was a soldier, and I needed her help. There was a child, an orphan. I knew Hui could find a good home for her.
Where's this child now? Directly over your shoulder.
She's safe. That's all you need to know. She doesn't concern you.
She concerns me a
I don't have
lot.
time to worry about something
trying
that
to
happened
woo
almost
her.
20 years
Yeah.
ago.
Yes,
Dawnstar,
those are
are you
old
20?
worries. Thank you for your actions today. Even if these men were no real threat, just simple sailors frustrated at the shallow river that holds them here.
And we killed
There
him.
are pirates in the area, and they pose a far greater danger. You will likely encounter them, especially if you are the one I am waiting for. As Sagacious Sue mentioned, my name is Hui.
Wee.
Tell me, young man, what is your master's name?
It's not Wee.
Lee.
Yeah, it's Lee.
I have waited here many years for the arrival of one special fighter. Your master, Sun Li, bid me to wait until you, his protege, came seeking information.
Was that also 20 years ago?
Master Li really is the Emperor's brother. I wish I had known.
He is gone, isn't he? Taken by the Lotus assassins just as he thought. He knew they were always searching. They are right to fear him and his legacy. The glorious
Legacy.
strategist was certain the path to the Imperial City would bring you here. He was also very specific about how I present my information to you. You must be ready.
Okay.
Alright.
I served under Sun Li and was one of a few soldiers he trusted enough to contact after Dirge fell. Li knew the events there would have great consequences. He told me of the weeks-long siege and how spirit monks were slaughtered so his brother could take their temple. It was madness. The Emperor killed the water dragon itself.
The water dragon. The shepherd of the dead, a goddess of rebirth.
Oh,
To
the
try
lady.
and steal her power, to even
They
think
gave
it
us
could
powers.
be attempted.
Oh.
Has any mortal ever shown such arrogance?
Oof. Such a crime against order would not go unnoticed.
There are many beings that exist beyond our experience. The heavens are governed by a celestial bureaucracy. Each facet of existence is managed by a specialized attendant. Most appear to have little influence, but some, like the water dragon, have a portfolio that grants exceptional status. She was said to have governance over the Great Wheel. She was not a maker, but all life that ended passed her gaze before returning to the earth in another form. Sun High sought rebirth for his empire at the cost of the natural order. Her body was taken to the palace as a grim trophy of the power that ended the long drought. All the while, the people hailed the Emperor as a hero, ignorant of the price.
The Emperor destroyed my people to take the water dragon's power?
Even a god is not invincible. They have their place and it can be challenged. Sun Li could not stop the slaughter of the spirit monks. He fled the battle with you in his arms. Most
I saw the
believe Sun
flashback.
Li fell at Dirge, a lie spread by the Emperor. A handful of us knew that he lived, and we also learned the terrible price of his rebellion. Li's wife was with child, his daughter born in the Imperial Palace while he was at Dirge. He never saw her. Within weeks of the siege, the Emperor had Li's family executed.
Executed. Murdered. The Lotus assassins were to cut them down. A mother and newborn child. I have no doubt that order came from Death's Hand himself.
I mean, he already told us what's so special about us. No wonder he hates the
He
Emperor.
probably didn't think
Yeah.
his family would be harmed, but even had he known, he might still have saved you. Li knows you have a destiny to fulfill. You are the last of your kind. The natural order has been disrupted. There is much to say, but first I was instructed to impart some very specific knowledge. Your master was very clear.
You can trust we, so I don't think there's any reason for me to stick around. I'll be back at the camp if you need me.
Ah.
Zhu is an honorable man. Not a good man, perhaps, but an honorable one. Now to your training.
Anti-hero.
A brief description will reinforce in your mind the style you saw me use.
I didn't see you do shit. I was busy being a toad.
Yeah.
Alright.
Certain lessons had to be withheld until you were ready for the attention they will bring. Sun Li taught me so that I would teach you. I must train you in Spirit Thief.
Pardon?
Magic and weapons tire you. Draw on them too much and you could be left defenseless. Spirit Thief restores your chi, prolonging your ability to fight or ignore wounds.
Okay.
It is especially useful when enemies are immune to basic martial attacks, when you must use magic or weapons. It can even immobilize a foe, allowing time to recover even more. This short lesson should be enough for now. Come speak with me in the tea house. We will talk of your master and more.
But I got side quests to do.
Thanks. Dawnstar, do you think you're the child?
Is that kind of weird then? Because, like, we're gonna hook up, and, like, he's kind of like
This tea
my
house must
dad.
be popular. It seems like quite a prominent structure.
What do you...
And then he's definitely your dad.
Who?
What? You okay? Did you hit your head
do
just
you,
now?
do you think she's Lee's daughter?
Yeah, who'd you think?
Oh.
Isn't that what you just said?
No, I was
Oh,
just...
I wasn't listening. That's sorry.
Yeah. No, I said, are you the child? But I wasn't thinking she was Lee's child. I was just thinking she was the child that Zhu and Hui saved.
Yeah, but see, I'm
But
thinking it's gonna
I think you're right.
come full circle.
Yeah, so you're like step siblings, I suppose.
Yeah.
Little
Internet's kind of into that these days.
step-cess.
Ew.
Oh, why you cry?
I don't know. Sounds like her problem, though. No, so,
Please excuse me. I know I shouldn't be crying in public like this, but I just
why not?
can't help it.
I mean, you could go home.
Your
sobbing is annoying.
me.
What's wrong?
Please, I'm just a humble woman. My name is Seamstress Lawn, and I have a problem I don't know how to solve. I thought you could help, but I was afraid to speak to you.
So I just
My
cried
feelings
until you
are
looked at me.
Right?
Every day a group of thugs attacks him and beats him up. He
Oh,
tries
man.
to avoid them, but they find him wherever he goes. The beatings are getting worse. I'm terrified they're going to kill him. After I saw you take on those sailors, I thought...
Just put my
Well-
life at risk. Yeah, there's got to be more to this
But
story.
there isn't.
Yeah.
My poor Bay has done nothing to these men. They
Yeah,
attack
yes.
him for no reason at all. Please, you have to help him. I beg you.
I mean, I'll look into it,
I'm thinking
but
gambling debt.
or something.
Thank you so much, kind sir. You don't know what this means to me. If our firstborn is a boy, he shall have your name. Bay is down at Baker's
Tiger.
Pier right now, in the southeast corner of town. If you hurry, you can probably get there before the thugs attack him today.
I will not hurry. Dawnstar?
Is there anything you need? I'll do whatever I can to help. No, I didn't have anything pressing on my mind. Although your company is always welcome. We seem so far from anything familiar. Strange enemies, troubling plots. I will Zoo made it quite clear what we must do. We need a wind map, and we need a flyer. The longer we take...
Okay.
I do not like the area around this place, around Tien's Landing. There is rot here, deep in the heart of it. There are secrets, and there has been much suffering. Maybe I just feel this way because of what happened at the school, or what I fear will happen to Master Lee. I just know we must be careful.
Dad.
Yeah. Be strong.
I will, but I cannot help worrying or thinking about what has happened to Master Lee.
They might have cut off his Fu Manchu. We'll save him.
Nope.
We can put things right if we stay together.
That is very sweet of you to say. We should get back to what we need to do. Is there anything else you need?
You'd never bend your leg like you did that one time.
Be well.
Your leg was bonkers weird.
Yeah.
We'll go to the tea house later. I guess. What do you... Goofu the sweet.
You're a stranger here, aren't you? I know everyone in Tien's Landing, and I've never seen you
I
before.
bet you do.
I would remember you. You should turn right around and leave this town. Trust me.
I don't. Why?
Everything in Tien's Landing is falling apart. Sheng, the local minister, is helpless to deal with all our troubles. You should get out while you can.
No.
Why are you still here?
You don't know? The Great Dam has been opened, and now the river's level has dropped. It's too low and fast to navigate. Without the river, we are nothing. The merchants can't buy goods from the Imperial City. The traders can't sell to the outside world. The men cannot fish, and our children go hungry. And if that wasn't bad enough, we have the pirates to worry about, too. They've been raiding the countryside, taking prisoners to sell into slavery.
I already talked to you about that. Mm-hmm.
Of course, Great One. I would be honored to answer whatever questions you may have.
Why am I great?
Mm. No.
You need to find a flyer or some other kind of airship.
Airship? I've only heard of such things. Graceful ships that sail through the air? I've always longed to see one, but I'm just a simple peasant. Perhaps Minister Sheng would know something of this. He once lived in the Imperial City. I have heard the skies above it are filled with airships.
Where he at?
There's a
Loud.
road off to the right just beyond this tea house. Keep following
She
it
said
up
it
until
sounds
you
loud.
reach the
Yeah.
square. Minister Sheng is usually there.
Cool.
Take care of yourself, stranger, and be glad that you do not live in Tien's Landing.
I am.
Okay. You gonna talk to dude?
Nah, he was just peasant.
Oh, okay.
If you don't have a name, you're not usually worth conversing in these games.
Right.
Chest. Dollars.
Yay!
$32 bucks.
The best kind of books.
Dishwasher Wong.
You really shouldn't be here. Mr. Tate is not like others to observe him working.
Is he like master dishwasher? What is he doing?
He's the cook.
Who let
Ah.
you back here? It's bad enough I must work with incompetence. I don't need you walking through my kitchen. Do thugs like you think you can just walk back here for food any time? If I wanted human interaction, I'd have a kiosk in the square. Or maybe a trough.
Why a trough? Well, we don't feed the animals, Mr. Tay. That's handled by the farmers.
Step back, Mr. Wong. You just step back.
That's not appropriate greeting, cook. Didn't mean to bug you.
Polite response from one of you strangers? Go on. Don't waste your respect on me. I'm no high minister. I just cook.
Be nice to people who handle your food.
Yeah, really.
So you're a cook, eh? What do you know about ghosts?
Are they hungry? What do they eat?
Souls. Oh.
Me? There's nothing to know about me. I cook for ungrateful people who do not understand what good food is.
Sounds fair.
Your palate is very sophisticated, Mr. Tay. Some say your dishes are, acquired tastes.
No, I am quite certain that the problem is with the customers. If you wish to keep your position, Mr. Wong, you will smile and nod.
Fair. You're very harsh with your assistant.
Mr. Wong is here to cut the vegetables and heft the rice bags. His job does not include criticizing the menu. I am the head chef. He is nothing.
I mean,
But
he's a
I'm learning.
person.
I will train hard to become the best chef I can.
There's a small chance he could become slightly more than nothing, but I've seen no sign of it as yet. Some people are heroes, some merely clap as heroes walk by.
You sound like John Malkovich.
All right, man, I'm out.
Good. I need to concentrate on the menu. You want to eat, you'll leave me alone.
I do like food.
Nom, 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 nom.
Yum, yum, yum. Just gonna... Inferior intimidation gem.
Lots of money. Oh,
$100.
that's a lot of money.
200?
I think you just stole all their tips.
Uh-huh. That's what you get for being a jerk. $4 bucks.
That's crying lady.
Yeah. Wish I hadn't come this way.
Mm-hmm.
Figured there was probably something over here. A bar of nickel iron.
Okay.
For...
Oh,
backflip!
yeah!
Why would you trap this in the middle of town? Like, how do you know a kid's not gonna come over here and, like, touch it and explode? Children's don't need to do and explode.
No, it's not good. Not good for them.
I guess we'll go ahead and go to the tea house, just because it's probably going to point us in the direction of more town, and that's the way we're heading, so at least we won't have to
Good,
backtrack.
you're here.
Sure.
We can continue where we left off before.
You've got unfinished business with us first.
How do you think this is going to
There
go?
are important matters at hand, yet you fellows keep interrupting. I'm surprised you're this eager to get another beating so soon.
Seriously.
Yeah.
This time we brought some friends to even up the odds.
Oh, God.
Not red hat guy. Oh,
I was like, fuck!
that's messed up.
I'm here on business. Whoop. God, that's so annoying.
When they heal?
No, when they, Oh yeah, let's try out our new Spirit Thief style. He's like, yeah, but yeah, but yeah, but yeah.
So are we taking their chi?
Seems that way.
Ah,
Oh, that's neat.
yeah.
Ooh. Ah, stop it. Get sticked. I can't see. Okay. I got killed. Let's try that again. I got stuck.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I get to do everything again.
Oh.
You couldn't have autosaved a little sooner. Well, the good news is I can at least skip it all.
Goats.
And I get to come see the goats. I mean, I guess I can always weeb run. Makes me a little faster. I still don't know what it's for, other than it makes me move just a tiny bit faster.
Maybe you'll have a timed event?
Doubt it. Yep, mm-hmm.
All nice things, say nice things.
Yep. Where's Dead? He's dead. See ya. We run. Yep. Mm-hmm. Leave her alone. You'll answer to me. Stick time. Get sticked. Stop that. Stop that. Hey, come on now. Got him. Get kicked. Oh, come on, hold still. Cool. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. That happened. Who was the child? Yep. Where are they? Okay. I trained with Master Lee. Master Lee told me that I'm a student. All right. Such a crime against would not go unnoticed. Nope. Nope. Emperor destroyed many people. They're jerks. All right. No wonder he hates them. Let's go. I'm ready to learn. Teach me the things. Things taught. Cool. Alright, she went in there. Yep, it's pretty popular. Let's gather requests.
Please.
I'm so sad. There's gotta be more to the story. I'll help. So I am curious. Does it show me that this one is trapped? Does it do anything? Didn't dodge that time. Since I move faster, is it gonna put it out or make it worse? Dollars. Weeb run. Yep, stole all your stuff. Hey man, you're a jerk. You're mean to your assistant. Alright, later.
He just wants to be nice.
I can't speak with you. Everyone gets used to Mr. Tay's dishes event. Mr. Tay keeps the kitchen well stocked with... you really shouldn't...
Alright, I'm out. Excuse me.
Bye. Oh, we need to talk to the sweet lady.
I don't know that we learned anything from her.
No. I think she just told us to go talk to...
Oh, hey, sailors.
Ah, don't be like that.
Yeah, we're nice guys. Don't pretend you're better than us.
Yeah, we don't want to be stuck in your stuck-up town either, you know?
Something weird's going on.
You people need to relax. Have some wine with us.
Yeah, you need wine, sweetie. Yes. What do you want?
I will kill you.
Why are you stuck here?
Duck. That reminds me of my favorite song. I'm a sailor fine, and I like my wine on the water blue, and you know the rest of the words?
Better try to sleep that off.
Sleeping it off on the water blue, I know a sailor named...
Are you sure you don't know the... what do you call them?
Words.
Yes, words. Don't you know them?
The folks of this town were kind at first, but now...
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, we'll talk to Sweet Fung or whatever. Goofu.
But now, there are no fish to sell. I have lived in Tien's Landing all my life.
Why do you wish
Everything
that?
in
Yeah, everything sucks.
You don't know?
What are the troubles? The Great Dam. Why is the river so low? I want to know
The dam
more
was
about
built
the dam.
nearly 20 years ago, causing the river to rise. Now the dam is open and the river has fallen so low no ships can navigate it. Tien's Landing cannot survive without the river, but nobody in the town dares to go into the ruins to close the dam. The ruins are haunted with the spirits of the dead.
Tell me more.
It's bad luck to speak of such things. Old Wei in the town might tell you more. He's too old to care about ghosts and curses, but I have enough bad luck already.
Maybe I can close the dam for you.
A generous offer, Great One, but the gate leading to the ruins is locked. If you want to close it,
Yeah,
I'm
Mr.
sure he'd be
Shang.
glad to give you a key to the gate.
Yep. Where's he at? Yep.
Of course.
Flyer. Okay. Alright. Later.
Thank you, sweet lady.
She was mighty sweet.
Oh, we didn't do that.
Nope. Why is that so slow? Travelers in the Great Southern Forest often report strange sightings and bizarre phenomena.
Phenomena.
Aside from the hospitality of the Pilgrim's Rest Inn, the forest is nearly entirely wilderness, and the verdant canopy of the forest hides wonderful and fearsome creatures, unlike any seen anywhere else in the Empire. The strangest tales are those of a shadow among the forest that seems to follow visitors to the forest. Excuse me. Philosophers hoping to reflect in the peace of the forest often report feeling watched, and patrons of the Pilgrim's Rest Inn claim to have seen a strange silhouette darting among the trees. Despite the apparently otherworldly nature of this figure, those who witness it sense no aggression and attribute it to the mysteries of the forest. Like
Bigfoot.
Matilda.
Not Matilda.
Matilda's our ghost. She lives in our house. But she's not mean. Jenny's scared of her.
I've never seen her.
Really?
Really?
She's seen you.
Hey.
Yeah.
You've got unfinished
We gotta
business
fight.
with us first. This.
I'll be more careful this time. Huh. Oh, yeah. Fuck!
That's so mean.
What the fuck,
I mean,
man?
I'm not saying it wasn't cool and like all stylish and stuff, but jeez.
Every time you try and do a charged attack, they fuck you up.
Out of focus.
I'm like a camera. Hey now, quit it. Who are they fighting over there, I wonder? It's not Dawnstar, she's chilling.
Oh, yeah.
He's fighting tavern patrons?
I guess. They're just beating people up.
Jerks.
Yeah.
Bonk. Hey, we leveled up.
Nice. Were you?
I don't know, man. It let me kick him, so I did.
Okay.
Stop. I said stop. Think you stick better than I stick? You might. But I got more points in stick than you. Stop. Roll out of the way. Come on. Yeah, he does stick better than I stick.
You certainly look like Lee's top student, though
You didn't
there's
see last
something
time.
odd about how you fight. I can't put my finger on it. It doesn't matter. The sailors won't bother us again.
What makes you so
We can
sure
get
of
back
that?
to business. Sun Li gave me instructions to await you if anything should happen. I have prepared for this day for well over a decade.
Li knew he'd be kidnapped?
The full extent of what the glorious strategist knows is beyond my mind to comprehend. He is without peer. All I know is that I had instructions to wait for you. Sun Li asked me to seek a piece of a special amulet he wanted you, his prized pupil, to have. It was broken apart and scattered when the spirit monk temple fell. He intended to, and I assume he did, give the main piece to you. Rumor placed a smaller part with a fleeing apprentice monk, but it had been some years and the trail was cold.
So, you found it?
I eventually learned the monk had fled to Old Tien's Landing. He was there a year or so, but died of lingering injuries and was buried with his possessions unsorted. It was rushed at the time because the new dam was due to close and Old Tien's would become a watery tomb. The amulet was beyond reach, so I came here and waited.
And now that the river's
low,
low...
the Lotus assassins have drained the lake and exposed the ruins of Old Tien's Landing. It seems they are searching for this piece of the spirit monk amulet too.
I should go to the ruins.
You've been living here for 10 years?
Seems that way.
Yes, Sun Li intended you to find it. I was to tell you about it if anything happened to him. It was the last order he gave me, and I have waited years to fulfill my duty.
It's loyalty. Yeah, what if my flyer had functioned properly? You would have waited for nothing.
I choose to believe that my service was valuable and vital. You would have come here eventually. The amulet would draw you at least.
That makes it good. That makes sense. How long you been waiting?
It is coming on 15 years now. As I said, I learned the location of the amulet after the monk died in Old Tien's. It has been difficult serving and waiting in silence.
What'd you do for money?
Well, let's ask some questions.
My assignment is to give you information to help you acquire the amulet. I will gladly answer whatever questions I can.
Where'd all your hair go? Tell me more about the amulet.
I only know that I had to find the piece I was tracking. I did so. It is in the ruins. You must find it before the Lotus assassins do. You will need it to help your master.
How do I get there?
The gates leading to the ruins are locked, but Minister Shang can give you the key. You can find him in the town square, the highest point in Tien's Landing. I suspect the minister is eager to have someone investigate the opening of the Great Dam. You can use this as an excuse to get the key and explore the ruins.
I was going to do that anyways.
Right.
Tell me about the spirit thief style.
You are wise to ask. It is a difficult but essential skill to master.
He ain't no toad style, but whatever. When should I switch?
Spirit thief is always useful. It is common to get run down or injured during battle, and you can tire yourself even further concentrating your chi to aid yourself.
Just use it for
When
healing,
you are
really.
feeling such a drain on your resources, switch to Spirit Thief, and each successful blow will restore you slightly. The drain will not hamper your opponent, however.
Do you have a favorite tactic you could share?
If you power through an opponent's guard with its strongest attack, it can briefly immobilize an enemy. During this, you can concentrate and increase the restoration.
Heal more.
If you use that time to attack with another style, be careful. Your opponent may not be as vulnerable as they seem, and one must never be overconfident of victory. My assignment is to give you...
Yep. Tell me about where I can find a new flyer.
Pirates have raided local villages using flyers, swooping down like locusts. Minister Shang said he would stop them, but his promises have done nothing. You can find Shang near his still smoldering office in the center of town. I'm sure he will welcome your assistance, even if your reasons are your own.
Tell me about the water dragon.
It is said that the water dragon is the shepherd of the dead and a symbol of life and restoration. Beyond that is philosophy, and not for a soldier to know. As you see, I know little about the celestial powers. I knew less before Sun Li asked this service of me. I thought such beings were beyond physical assault. I was mistaken.
Indeed.
I don't know how the attack was made or what blade could cut the heart from a god, but I do know that any man who would attempt such a plan is arrogant beyond imagining.
Cool.
Thanks for all the
Remember,
info.
go to the ruins
And
and,
the new
claim the
skill.
amulet before the Lotus Assassins do. You will need it to survive the trials that lie ahead.
Told you she was just going to say, go do more town.
Yep.
You really shouldn't waste your
I wasn't
Agreed.
even trying to talk to
Remember.
you.
Just trying to kick open this jar.
I hoped Minister Shang had come here looking for a wife.
Okay.
I'm
If
a gold
Three
digger.
Sheets keeps running this place so poorly, he's going to lose his customers.
Especially with them getting, you know.
Beat up.
Dutong doesn't pay me anything right now, but next week he's going to double that.
Good job,
Double anything.
guard.
Nothing.
I'm as dumb as that guard. I didn't even pick up on that. Didn't even pick up on that. I'm as dumb as the guard. But good for Jenny. Jenny's smarter than dumb guard. Hey, Rue.
I may be drunk, but that doesn't mean I am a drunk, because I'm not. Well, just a little bit. But I'm brave, too. I'm going to go close the Great Dam and save the town.
You go for
I'll
it.
be a hero. That'll show them. Well, that'll show them all. I just need another drink to get my courage up. Wine!
Join me.
Someone bring me more wine!
You've been saying that for 3 days, Rue. Minister Shang's already looking for other people to close the dam, and you'll look a fool after all your boasts.
I doubt that man could open a door, never mind a dam.
But
You get him, Dawnstar.
Those sailors are the worst. They're rude and crude, and they don't keep their hands to
they're
themselves.
rude, crudes dudes. You guys want to fight?
Captain Ing says we can't come to the tea house, but I don't listen to him anymore. You bringing me a drink?
They say the ruins are haunted.
Dutong claims he's going to turn this tea house into a tavern. Can't see the difference.
Do you mind? I'm in no mood for company given my present state of despondency.
Ennui is tough.
My name is Yaru, though some of the locals disparagingly refer to me as Yaru the Sailor.
Are you
see,
not?
I am predisposed to seasickness. Ergo, I despise the water. Yet I suffer their verbal slings and arrows with nary a complaint. It is just one more misfortune to pile atop the great heap that buries me in misery.
You want to talk about it?
I am at the stage of my life in which I long for companionship. A wife with intellect and refinement comparable, but just slightly inferior to my own. Unfortunately, this town presents scant opportunity for a suitable match. Seamstresses, barmaids, peasants. I may as well marry the harlots selling themselves in the street.
At least they work.
Yeah. What?
Maybe your
Jeez.
standards are too high.
Or perhaps everyone else's standards are far too low. I shall not allow myself to be saddled with a marriage of convenience. Not when I deserve so much more.
Good luck, man.
I understand your desire to seek elucidation from one whose vocabulary is elevated above the grunts and squawks of the general rabble inhabiting this town.
You're
However,
not
I'm
incorrect.
in no mood to converse with you, not while my heart bears the weight of my great burden.
Your glorious purpose.
I am at the stage of my life in which I long...
Yeah, I remember.
I think you just need to move.
Alright, dude.
Farewell. Perhaps we shall speak again, if you ever tire of the braying and neighing of these barnyard animals.
He's a ogre. Are you nice?
Leave Zhang alone.
Leave Zong alone.
Zhang, you can't stay up here forever. This isn't your home. You need to come back with me to the farm.
No. Zhang not want to go home. Zhang doesn't want to see orcs.
It wasn't your fault. It was an accident. I need you back at the farm. Now let's go, Zhang.
No. Leave Zhang alone, or Zhang get angry and smash things.
No, please don't, Zhang. I'll just go over here and leave you alone. What? Oh, hello there. Don't let Zhang bother you. He's really quite harmless. He's just a little upset right now.
Pray tell.
I am Dong Ping, Zhang's employer. Zhang works on my farm, but the other day he accidentally killed one of my oxen. and since then he has refused to come back. Some of the patrons here are unnerved by his size. I'm worried that if he doesn't leave with me soon, the owners may take matters into their own hands. If he gets hurt, or worse, I'll be ruined. I can't run the farm without him, but I don't know what else to do. He won't listen to me.
I will speak with him.
You will? I must warn you, Zhang is, well, he is very strong-willed and very strong. I am grateful for your help, but please, be careful.
Okay.
Zhang the ox carrier came by his name honestly. I would hate to see him hurt you, or anybody else for that matter. Speak softly to him. You should be okay.
Okay.
We want to be his friend.
Yeah. Join my party, Zhang.
You don't have to go back to the farm.
Nah, screw that guy.
Go away. Zhang not want to speak to you.
You're a big fella. Nah, why are you so upset?
Zhang kill ox. Zhang too strong, too rough with ox. Zhang not want to hurt ox. Zhang only playing. Now Zhang cries for ox.
Poor Zhang.
Right? I'm sure you didn't do it on purpose.
Ox like to play with Zhang. Ox like it when Zhang throw her in the air and catch her. Zhang missed. Zhang dropped Ox on her head. Ox is dead. Ox was Zhang's friend. Zhang killed a friend and now Zhang is bad.
Poor guy. Maybe you can get another ox.
Master already have another ox. Poor ox. Zhang killed Ox's sister. Now Ox won't like Zhang anymore.
The other ox will be lonely if you don't go back.
Zhang is lonely. Ox must be lonely too. Maybe Ox will forgive Zhang and
you guys be best
friends
friends
again.
Oh, can we be friends?
I will
though?
go and see. You have been nice to Zhang. Zhang like you.
I like you
Zhang
too, Zhang.
hope you have good day.
Thank you so much. I was at my wit's end. You've done me a great service today. Come, Zhang.
I didn't do it for you. Did it for
Zhang
Zhang.
coming.
Yeah.
Zhang go home now.
Thank you for getting rid of that thing. Business is bad enough without that ogre scaring away my customers. Here's a little something to thank you. It's not much, but it's about all I can afford these days.
Cool.
Thanks.
Dollars, light side points, experience. I just wanted to be nice to Zhang. Hey, dude.
Being nice pays.
Kindly you shall.
Can't you just leave an old man in peace?
You're not. You're not kindly. I talk to anybody I want, old man.
I'm nobody important. Nobody at all. And I have nothing to say to you.
You're somebody.
Sorry doesn't count for much. Sorry can't erase our mistakes. Sorry can't change the past.
Jeez, man.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. It's not important. Not anymore.
Come on, dude.
Just leave me alone.
That didn't go very well.
Didn't go very bad. We didn't have to kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Can't you just leave an old man in peace?
Talk to anybody I want.
Why are you bothering me? I've done nothing to you. I'm just a tired old man trying to drink his tea.
Who are you? Talk to anybody I want. I'm sorry. What are you talking about?
Just...
Okay.
I imagine...
I don't think I got any mean guy points, but I don't want to be mean.
Yeah. Oh, look at that picture. Look
That's
at his
me.
face.
Level up! You see it shaking around the screen? It's fucking level up! I'm sorry. Alright, bye. Alright, dude. Hey, Jade. Fair. Who are you?
Wokukatita sumpono, sukokot awokatia, wonofatasaya.
Okay.
Nimupa ia kupusa ia awath kraka ia nano uksaro isowak
We're gonna have a
nikano
duel of the cooks.
napiat shathia uko. Piat shathia kraka ia nano uksaro wonofatasaya.
Why don't people like your food?
Ikakahia wo noka kike ia wo shathia oko. Woso awi ia ni tu uksumpono.
Yeah, bile of leopard does not sound good. I mean, roasted cow heart sauteed with onions sounds okay.
Piat shathia kraka ia nano uksaro wonofatasaya. Wasrafno sositu no ko ota napia ifaria ok.
I'll eat it.
Could kosi wo no ia ifaria oka wikino. Wo noa ea sususatia sonsifonia sonsi ifok.
Yeah, man, whatever. It's gotta be
Let's
something.
do it.
Why
are you so close?
Nano uksaro isowak nikano. Wo noa ea sususatia sonsifonia sonsi ifok.
It wasn't bear heart.
Switching it up, I
My
guess.
constitution.
Yeah. Wo yeah, kukwania sinya yeah.
Yeah, I got a high body stat.
Piat shathia kraka ea nano uksaro wo nofa. Noko wo ifawia ok. Kun one wipifia.
My body can handle the haunch of deer. I'm feeling quite ill.
You just need one more.
Utko wo kokopia ka wasrafno sositu noko ota napia ifaria ok. Wo kuketita sumpono, sukokot awokatia, wo nofatasaya.
Whoops.
What did you pick?
I guess I picked the constitution one, which is good.
Kutkosi wiwa ya, wo nova ya, ifawiya oka wikino.
Interesting, you say?
Tofaria wo saya. Wo koko kapikita wo saya sawa fonia ok.
I might be interested. I've made a lot of mistakes.
Apania sasa tatasi no ni nono yok yo wea sonsi ya wo yo wea. Piershat uk ni uksa ia sunpuno kanhon wo ushashia uksa.
Whatever, dude. I got like $4,000. I'm not worried about the money.
Wo kuketita sumpono, sukokot awokati.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Wo yeah, kukwania sinya yeah. Ikakahia wo noka kike ia, wo shathia oka. Ni wo sosawa ia wak, tasi no ni nano yota napia ifaria ok.
It depleted every aspect of my being. That's dangerous stuff.
Noko wo ifaria ok, kun one wipifia.
A few dishes, short of poison. That's not a dish, dude. That's poison.
Mm-hmm.
Woso awi elni tu uksumpuno.
What is the trinket?
Tatsa ya okayowe ya fonia sisa ya trusta pafawe ya tow.
Good fortune indeed. What'd you give me? The bronze tongue.
And he disappeared.
It actually took down a lot of my health and everything else. What does a bronze tongue do? Charm 4, Intimidation 4, and Intuition 4.
Wow.
Intuition 5, Mind 1, Spirit 1, Body 2. Intimidation 5, Body 1, Spirit 1. I mean, that's good, but I think I like what I currently have more.
Okay.
But I imagine when I get the other piece of my amulet, it's going to let me equip more of those things.
Oh, yeah, that would make sense.
Sailors, drunk guy.
I like drunk guy.
Well, yeah, cool eye patch. I want a cool eye patch. And then there's one more person to talk to down here. Yeah, 3 sheets. Let's save it again, just because I barely survived eating that man's food.
If you want tea, have a seat. The serving girl will be by directly if I don't fire her first, the useless wench. I should have replaced her the day I took over this tea house.
You're so pleasant.
Yeah.
I am 3 Sheets Dutong, proud owner of this quaint little tea house. I recently acquired it from old Mother Kwan, the elderly lady steeping tea over there in the corner.
I bet you did it in an unkind way.
I bet.
I bet I'll get it back for her.
You want me to throw this troublemaker out in the street, boss?
I'm heavy.
Don't be stupid. You saw what this man did to those sailors.
Right.
He'd leave you broken and bleeding on the floor, and I have no one to clean up the mess. Forgive my guard. His intentions are good, but he's a bit slow on the uptake.
Me too, apparently.
I'd love to answer your questions, but that would interrupt my drinking. I'm afraid that isn't acceptable.
Who are you?
I am 3 Sheets Dutong.
Okay.
I got questions. All right,
Yes,
later.
Good. Go away. I haven't even started to feel the effects of my wine yet, and you're already giving me a headache.
More wine.
You're rude.
Where's the old lady steeping tea? Oh, that's a different steeper.
Hello, greetings,
Hi.
welcome. My name is Steeper Yanru, and I'll be...
Didn't you used to
No,
guard
that's
a
not
gate
right,
back in
not
my
right at
town?
all. Idiot! I'm Barkeep Yanru now, not Steeper Yanru. I'm sorry about that. I still can't get the hang of this new position. Sometimes I wish old Mother Kwan still owned the tea house so things could go back to the way they were.
I can probably help with that.
Yeah.
Old Mother Kwan used to run the place until Dutong bought it. Well, buy isn't quite right. It's complicated. Talk to Mother Kwan if you want the whole story.
I do.
I used to steep the tea here. They called me Steeper Yanru. But now Dutong says I'm going to be the new barkeep. I'll have to give out advice and wine in equal doses.
Neat.
Yeah. Give
I
me
can't
some
say too
advice.
much about him. He's my boss, after all. Mostly, he just sits in the corner and drinks his wine until he gets drunk. It's a shame Mother Kwan had to give the place up. She didn't waste her days getting drunk, and she didn't make me practice giving out advice all day so I could become a barkeep.
What do you mean?
It's complicated. If you want the whole...
Yeah. Give me some advice.
Sure. Just remember, I'm pretty new at this. I'm still practicing. Let's try this one. Every bureaucrat knows a tree grows toward the light, but a rock grows not at all.
What does that mean?
I have no idea. Dutong just had me memorize a bunch of wise sayings. None of them make much sense to me. Maybe they'll sound better if people drink the wine.
Probably.
Give me some more advice.
The wise man will always remember that falling leaves spiral downwards, but only until they rest on the earth. I kind of like this next one. If you drop a rock in a well, you'll hear a splash. But if you drop a feather in a fire, you'll hear something very different. Here's a short one. If you must sleep on the same bed, at least try to dream different dreams. When one's foot knows what one's hand is doing, one is dangerous. But if the belly button has not been consulted, havoc will ensue.
Wise.
Sorry, but Dutong only had me memorize 5 sayings. You bled me dry earlier. I have no...
Give me some wine.
Slow down, my friend. I can't serve you wine yet. I'm not a real barkeep. Master Dutong just has me practicing, so I'll be ready when he turns this place from a tea house into a tavern. Master Dutong wants me to practice giving out advice for now. He wants me to stay focused until I get the hang of it. Sorry.
Okay.
Farewell. Take care. If you ever need any advice, I'll be right here, handing it out like a barkeep should. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Lady. You want your place
Hello,
back?
young one. My name is Kwan.
Kwan.
But everyone calls me Old Mother Kwan. I'd like you to call me that too, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
No.
Welcome to my tea
love
house.
you.
Oh, that's not right. No, not anymore. Sorry about the confusion, dearie. What I meant to say was, welcome to Master Dutong's tea house.
You used to own it?
Yes, I owned the tea house for many, many years. At least I thought I did. But then Master Dutong came to town with that imperial writ. Oh my, wasn't that a shock? Turns out his family owns this land. They have for hundreds of years. The land is his along with everything on it, so now he owns my tea house too.
Yeah.
That's
He was
BS.
nice enough to let me stay on here as a helper. I steep the tea. Yanwan takes the orders, and Master Dutong, well, he mostly just drinks his wine.
I'm gonna kick the shit out of him.
Yeah.
You know he owned the land when you built the place?
No one knew. This was just an empty patch of rock for hundreds of years.
Who would have thought the Empire had deeded it to anyone?
Yeah, weird.
But Master Dutong came along with his writ.
Did you check to make sure it was real?
Now, why would I do such a thing? I can't even imagine anyone being so horrible they'd forge an imperial writ. No, I'm sure the land belongs to Master Dutong.
I'm gonna speak to him about this.
That is very nice of you, my child, but what could you do? I would love to have my tea house back, but it belongs to Master Dutong now. You can't argue with an imperial writ.
Watch me.
All this talk is just the rambling of an old woman. Put it out of your head and enjoy yourself. It may not be mine anymore, but this is still a fine tea house.
Alright. Am I a bad person?
What do you mean?
Part of me is like, oh, that poor old lady. The other part of me is like, if you're that stupid, the fact that you've existed this long is merely by chance.
That's a little bit way of the closed fist, Mitchell.
I'm a little close-fisted. And you're about to get fisted, Dutong.
Oh, yeah!
I mean, but like, for real, though. Come on. Hey, I own this.
Well...
Oh, shit, I guess you do. Alright, man, I'll work here for free.
It's pretty dumb, but we have to watch out for our elderly.
I guess, but I meant more like making sure they don't walk into traffic. Kind of. Like get run over by an ox cart or sat on by Zhong upstairs.
Probably just very naive and...
If you're 80 and naive, that's not good. It's
I don't know what to tell you. I'm trying to defend her, but I don't mean, like, I just don't know. She did a bad thing.
Why do you persist in troubling me?
She didn't.
All
He did.
I want is to be left alone with a steady stream of wine flowing my way. Is that too much to ask in my own tea house?
I'm gonna kick the shit out of you. Let me see that writ.
Oh, certainly. The Imperial writ is 400 years old, and I just carry it around with me all the time and show it to complete strangers. Please. The writ is locked safely away, as I told Mother Quan. I'm not about to bring it out on your request. Now, if you will just leave me to my drinking...
You conned her.
What a truly horrible thing to say to me, especially when I'm sober. The very notion that I, 3 Sheets Dutong, could do such a thing is, well, it is unthinkable. Your accusations grow tiresome, stranger. You have no proof that I cheated old Mother Quan, and I don't see any reason to continue our conversation. So thank you, and goodbye. Why do you Oh, What? You're... What? Yes?
Alright, so where is the writ?
Hello? I would rather have kept my old... That Imperial writ has caused us no amount of grief. Mother Quan lost her tea house. Waitress Yanwan is busier than ever, and I spend all day giving out foolish advice.
True.
Mother Quan saw it, though her eyes aren't too good. Most of us didn't bother to give it a look since hardly anyone in the town can read anyway.
See, now that's a good reason.
What? You mean it wasn't real? That means Mother Quan should still own the tea house.
I think.
The problem is, Dutong's already shown everyone the writ, and now he's got it locked away. If you're right, he'd never bring it out again. There's no way to prove he cheated Mother Quan.
Well, where it at?
That might work. It would probably help if you get him drunk first. That's something I can help you with. Dutong's always having me send over wine.
Yeah, give him
Usually I mix it with water so he doesn't get too drunk too fast, but I could start sending it to him unmixed.
Yeah.
Get him drunk.
It won't be quite that easy. I've watched Dutong for quite a while, and when he's drinking, he usually goes through 3 stages of drunkenness. Dutong gets very friendly when he starts to drink. You might get a confession out of him then, but I doubt it. He's not really all that drunk at that stage. Usually after about 7 bowls, he slips into depression and sorrow. He complains about how his life is worthless and what a bad and sinful man he is. Not a pretty sight. By the 9th glass, he starts to get paranoid. You can't really talk to him then. Usually around that time, I try to slip a restorative potion into his glass to sober him up.
Man, that's a thing?
You can make him sober again?
The restorative tastes pretty foul, but it does the job. Works
Foul.
instantly and makes the man
Foul.
sober as an imperial judge. Dutong's guard keeps a vial handy at all times, just in case. The guard gave me a few vials so I could slip them into Dutong's wine when he starts to get paranoid. Keeps him from getting out of hand.
I'll be back in a bit.
Good. Go speak to Dutong. If he's not drunk enough, or if he's... We'll get him to admit he's a cheat and a sneak. Then old Mother Quan will be back in charge, and I won't ever have to give out another bit of bad advice.
Just gonna save it real quick in case there's any bad effects. Alright, let's drug a man.
You should speak to Dutong. See if you can get him...
Send him some
No problem.
drinks.
We have two sorts of wine here. Peasant's wine and Imperial Seasoned Spirits. The peasant's wine is pretty weak, but that's usually what Dutong drinks. The Imperial Seasoned Spirits are a lot stronger. One bowl of that is worth 3 bowls of peasant's wine. And if Dutong gets too drunk, I have the restorative to sober him up.
Give him the good stuff.
1 drink for Master Dutong coming up. Anything?
No, let's go talk to him.
Good.
Hello, instantly drunk man.
Greetings and salutations. Welcome to Master Dutong's tea house. What can I do for you, my friend?
So he's in the happy stage.
Let's talk about that writ.
The writ? Why waste time on such a dry and boring subject, my friend? Can't you see the drink is flowing? Look at how busy my tea house is. Isn't it glorious? Put the writ out of your mind and join the party. Mingle. Enjoy yourself. Everybody should have a good time at Master Dutong's tea house.
Okay. Let's give him another good one.
You should speak to...
Yeah.
No problem. The Imperial...
Yep. I know. Give him the good one.
Drink.
And then one
drink
bad
for
one.
Master Dutong coming up. Anything else I can do for you?
Nothing yet. Where'd you go?
Going?
What do you want? You come to mock me? Come to laugh at the tragedy that is the life of Three Sheets Dutong?
Let's talk about the writ.
No, not the writ. Let's not talk about that. It's my secret shame. Just the thought of that writ brings tears to my eyes. It tears at my poor, miserable soul.
Come on. You'll feel better if you tell me about it.
Yeah, that's what I need to do. Confess my sins. Then I'll feel better. Oh, I'm a despicable person. A bad man. The writ, it's a fake. A forgery. I made it all up.
I know.
Boss, what are you saying? I better sober you up.
Oh, I hate that restorative potion. Oh, that stuff tastes like vomit baked in a glaze of goat hair and garnished with a sprinkling of horse dung.
Yuck.
And now I have the strangest memory, as if I... Oh no. Did I say anything to you, stranger? Anything about, I don't know, an imperial writ?
Yeah, you told me it was fake.
What? No, I never said any such thing.
I heard what you said, Dutong. I knew you cheated Mother Quan out of this place, and now we have proof. You can't get out of this now.
Ah, I see what you're after. Oh yes, Three Sheets Dutong was not born yesterday, or the day before that. Indeed, we are speaking the language of commerce. I will give you a great deal of silver to keep this little secret from getting out. Lots of silver for both of you, if you keep quiet about this.
No.
I don't know, Dutong. I could really use the silver, but Mother Quan is such a nice old lady, I'm just not sure what to do.
You disgust me. What is that, closed fist? Or is that just me being angry?
I think that's just you being mad at her.
Thinking. Old Mother Quan's a good woman. She deserves to have her tea house back.
Even if she is arguably too dumb to run it.
People aren't gonna like us when they find out what you did. Maybe we should get out of here.
That's the smartest thing you've said since I hired you. Let's go.
Well done. It'll be nice to have old Mother back in charge again. You should tell Mother Quan she got her tea house back. Now things can go back to the way
Look
they
over,
were.
she's dead. Just laying on the floor dead.
We share the same master, and he taught us both well.
20 XP for all of that?
That was a kind of a
You should
long
tell Mother-
side quest for just 20.
I mean, it's not like I had to do much other than have a lot of conversation.
Hello
Yeah.
again, dearie.
Look at your
I hope you're
ponytail.
having a nice time here in my...
It's just
I mean,
full of
in
the
Master
open palm.
Dutong's tea house. A forgery, are you certain?
Yes, you old bat.
That scoundrel. No wonder he left here so fast. Cheating an old woman out of her hard-earned living. The very nerve. People, listen to me. Master Dutong has left. For good. And thanks to this brave young man here, the tea house is mine again.
Hooray for Mother Kwan! Her tea house is back in business.
You've given me back the
No,
only thing I ever cared about.
She's in here.
And you've done a service for this town, too. I'm going to turn this place back into a respectable quality tea house.
Well, just happy to help.
I don't have much. The only reward I can offer is my humble thanks. That and a promise that you will always be welcome here at Old Mother Kwan's.
Does that mean
There
free
you go.
tea? Oh.
1,000. I mean, you do run a business. You couldn't give me like $50 or something?
My hero returns. Remember.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Praise the Emperor. Old Mother Kwan.
Yeah, I'm out. Hey, whee!
I suppose you have done a just thing here, but remember, Sun Li needs you, and he is in terrible danger.
I suppose you
have
did a
run
nice
fast
thing.
before you. You really shouldn't
Just make me
waste
feel
your time.
guilty.
Yeah.
Remember.
Whatever. Well, that's not the exit. That's
Roll
an
out
exit.
of the window.
Yeah. Let's level it. Yeah. 5 points. Feeling more stick. Oh, damn. Focus cost reduction. That costs 6.
Woohoo!
So I should get plenty with that. Maybe I need to be faster.
I don't know.
Still have 3. Yeah, we'll be faster.
I
Excuse me.
suppose that would be a kind of a short falling of yours since you're a big dude.
Yeah. And we'll save 1 point, and then we'll have a point to go into next time.
Sounds good.
So we can get to 6.
My watch just told me I stood up. I did not stand up.
Stupid watch.
I've been
I thought you were
sitting
supposed to be
here.
a smart watch.
It's not very smart. It's dummy.
Stupid watch.
It was like, you did it! I was like, no, I didn't.
Good job getting up, lazy bones.
Is there anything you...
How are you? Nothing? Alright.
I will...
Yep. This is all the stuff I've already asked you.
Zoo made it... I do...
You want a smoochie?
Don't worry, be
I will.
strong. We can put things right if we stay
That-
together. What should I do? Okay. Later. Alright, they got her little drop down thing to go away. I don't know. Do you want to marry that pompous guy in there, lady?
Oh, yeah.
I'm surprised to...
Alright. He didn't give us a quest, so
No.
that's the way we came. Let's
We need to
explore
go
more of the town.
Find
Her
a gambling
boyfriend.
guy.
We haven't confirmed he's a gambler yet.
No, we haven't. But he's got a secret.
It's gambling. Or not. Chuman.
Hello, and welcome to Chuman's Woodcrafts. I'm afraid I don't have any woodwork items ready right now. My
Can
inventory's
you
a bit understocked.
build me a ship?
I'm Chuman the Craftsman. Nobody important, just a simple merchant of fine woodwork items. A merchant who may not be in business much longer, I'm afraid.
What you need?
There are several customers who owe me money, but with the dam open, times are hard. I can't expect them to pay me when they can't even feed their families.
How much money you need? I got a
And
lot.
if they don't pay me, I can't afford the raw materials to make my woodwork. It's a difficult situation, but I'm trying to make the best of it. A noble offer, but I must refuse. Prospects for my shop are poor right now. I can't allow you to risk losing your investment. No, things will have to work out on their own.
I can help you collect, and then I'll just give them money.
No,
Yeah.
no, that won't be necessary. I don't want to cause any trouble for my customers. I'm sure they'll pay me eventually. At least, I hope so. A noble offer.
Maybe you can't do anything right
You might
now.
be right. I'm a fine craftsman, but I'm not much for business. I extend credit too easily, and then I can't bring myself to collect. It's just not in my nature. A noble... No. You might...
Okay.
A good thing. It's an uncomfortable topic, really. It's not so much that I need anyone's charity as I could just use some help around here. No, I'm nobody. You don't want to talk to me. You should speak to Minister Sheng. He's much more important than a simple merchant about to go out of business. There are several customers who want... And if...
Alright then.
Farewell.
I mean, I can just... whatever,
You
man.
need me to go chop some trees down
I mean,
for
you probably just need like $15. Everybody's like, I don't have any money.
And there was this jar over here full of dollars.
Yeah.
Dollary dues.
Well, everybody's like, I need money. I can't afford things. And then, like, they make it seem like their lives depend on it. And then I just give them, I'm like, how much money do you need? And they're like, 8 silver. And I'm like, I got 4,000, man. Have 8 silver. I don't care.
Looks like you have plenty of materials.
Yep. Oh, well. We'll come back to him, I imagine.
Yeah, probably.
What's down here? Fisherman.
Ghosts bring wind. Wind is no friend to a river fisherman, I can tell you that.
Okie dokie.
Thanks for that wisdom.
Why is the wind bad for river fishermen? You're in red.
Welcome, stranger! Welcome to beautiful Tian's Landing. Isn't it a glorious day? Oh, I know, people complain and grumble, but honestly, I think they're overreacting. Things can't be that bad, right? After all, you're here. If the town was truly doomed, would we still be getting visitors? Ha! I think not.
Just
In
passing
fact,
through.
I think your presence here is a sure sign that things are looking up. Soon, all our problems will be solved. It's just like I kept saying.
I mean... yeah, it's too much optimism, man.
People call me Li Shun the Talkative, though I have no idea why. I'm actually a basket maker. In fact, I dare say I am the best basket maker in all of Tian's Landing. Of course, with the dam open, ships can't navigate the river. So, I have no supplies to make my baskets and no customers to buy them. But am I worried? Of course not. My children only need 1 meal a day. After all, they're small. And my wife can take a 3rd job if necessary. I know things will turn around soon.
Goodness.
Glad to see you keeping your spirits up.
Things will get better. They always do. It's like my father used to say, the greater the problem, the greater the solution. I'm sure it'll all work out.
I don't think that means what you think it means.
No.
I think you're in denial.
Denial? Preposterous! Sure, half the people have moved away, and those who stayed have mostly given up hope, and the entire town is running out of food and silver. But does my optimism mean I'm in denial? Of course not! I mean, none of the buildings are on fire, right? See? Something good. Just like that, right off the top of my head.
You're not wrong.
I admit that some see our Imperial Minister Shang as, well, not entirely competent or capable of dealing with our problems. But somehow things will work out. They always do.
Yeah, let's talk about something else.
Of course, I will gladly converse on any number of topics. It's a fine way to pass the time on such a beautiful day.
Tell me more about the town's problems.
The Great Dam's been opened and the river level has dropped. Ships can't navigate the river and nobody can fish. But I think people are overreacting. Basically, we're suffering some minor inconveniences, which I'm sure will soon be resolved. Still, there are a few alarmists who scream and cry that our town is dying. Can you imagine? They have no faith in the Emperor, nor in Minister Shang, who is in charge of Tian's Landing. I am sure the cunning Shang has a plan to save us.
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah.
Where's he
He's
at?
in the town square, the highest point in Tian's Landing.
Is that not
Just
where we
follow
are?
any path leading up until you
I guess
can't go any
not.
higher, and you're there. Minister Shang may not have the best reputation, but I'm sure that's just gossip. I'll bet he's actually a smart, active man who can reassure you of our town's future.
All right, then.
Enjoy your stay in wonderful Tian's Landing, where things are never as bad as they seem.
All right, man.
We ought to form a guild. Everyone else has them, why not us?
The fisherman's life is a hard one. Don't let anyone tell you different.
I don't think anyone has. Boy.
We will offer San Kasawir wo sir Tana.
Oh, that's sad.
Ah, he's fine. He's small. His mom can get a third job.
Yeah.
What's this place? Go away. Hey, guard.
This here's a private club. Members only.
How do I become a member?
You can't. Just move along.
Come on now.
You have a nice day now.
Oh, well.
Thanks, guard, I guess, maybe.
What is this place? The Boathouse.
Ooh.
Old Masters. Scholar 6-7. Okay, we'll go that way. I'm pretty sure up there is where I need to go. I like to uncover the whole map. Sailors. Get out of here, sailors. Big John.
Look at all these people here.
Look at all those chicks.
My father told me to come to the big city. He never warned me about the crowds.
You think this is a big city?
Back on the farm, I ain't never seen so many people and buildings in one place. Except for livestock. But I guess they ain't people. Or buildings.
Very good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Who are you?
My name's Tian, but everyone calls me Big Tian because I'm so big. I came to the city to try to find me a wife. So far, it's not going so good. You wouldn't happen to know any pretty young gals, would you? Someone who'd want to come live on the farm with me?
Not off the top of my head.
Well, that's a real shame. If you run across any nice gals, do me a favor and mention my name to them. Big Tian. You have a nice day now.
Looks like I'm gonna have to play matchmaker.
Yeah.
We ought to form a guild.
Yeah.
You already said that. How'd you get over here so fast?
Many tales circulate of the travels of the water people, but one of the most disturbing tales comes from far to the west, beyond the ocean of Tempest. Rumors persist of an area in the middle of the Western Ocean that is inhospitable to life. The farther one travels across the ocean of Tempest, the warmer the climate becomes. Many have postulated that this may be because you approach the resting place of the sun, but there must be another explanation, not shrouded in myths and superstition. Of particular note are reports of an enormous cloud that rises miles into the air, visible to those few brave enough to travel the increasingly rough seas of Tempest. At night, this cloud grows with heat, and its acrid smell carries on the wind. Those who approach too closely fall ill. The few ghost ships found in the area were filled with desiccated corpses, their skin rotting and their hair and teeth falling from their bodies.
Mm-hmm.
One particularly disturbing log, penned in the shaking hand of a dying captain of one of those lost crafts, suggests the skies were filled with a roar like the cries of the gods, and it finishes with the unfortunate man's wish that death take him before the howling demons descend upon him. Sound like
Acid
superstition,
rain.
except I have fought many demons and can turn into one at will. What's down here? What's up, fisherman?
The fisherman's life is a hard one.
Man, he's
Don't
fast
let
too,
anyone
especially
tell
for
you
a portly
different.
fella.
Yeah. This is a big city. I guess I'm.
Big Tian.
I know, right? I guess I'm on his side.
Which side?
The left?
Exactly. Hey.
You could ni kung uno sa ison could noka ukyorir. Ikirnik tine piru wo iferek uk son puno.
You taught me much, Jian, but the most valuable lessons were learning where you were wrong. 17th square of the Lion, if you please.
Wotowir ukawana ir usowana da hoki. Niato wononapadi irovir.
Ooh, I want to learn of those.
You are being rude, Jian. We have a guest. Let us place the game on hold a moment.
Tawi ir kawana ir sonir ipoki.
All right.
Wanakapir sari awaf, van sier surufus isinosaurus usuno.
Okay.
I know a woodworker. I can have him make you one.
Yeah.
Surely you know of Yi, the capturing game? Played on
Yi.
a board of 19 rows and columns, the black and white pieces capture territory for their player.
Risk.
Or like go.
Yeah.
What kind of training do you offer? Yeah, but I'm the chosen one.
Do not be so hasty, Jian. You did not turn me aside all those years ago.
Nararo, na pirarpirni, niktakatashi.
Got some questions.
Niato nonapadi irovir, kuni ugnawata ir.
Forgive him. Had my former master bothered to remember his manners, he might have told you that we are not from Tien's Landing. We know little of the events here.
Unikasurir kwanano kuni ugnawata ir, niknipier.
Jian the Iron Fist isn't honestly going to let this one walk away, is he? If you don't say anything, then I will, you old goat.
Sisair pawaro, tikotro tuaso.
I too see strength, but also the capacity for understanding the world and your place in it. You could prove an interesting pupil.
Does this mean you will train me?
Ipanar nuko iwa ir, nikasanarir, iruru ninua sa ir kana.
No, I'm a good guy.
He would like nothing more than to have you as a student. But show me that you walk the way of the open palm, and I will teach you the mysteries of Stone Immortal.
Okay, that one, I guess.
Kanato, tanatia, katanano, shafatoyo, kokanato siiri panoneniko.
Always a pleasure to talk to another warrior. My game of Yi with Jian can wait a moment. What can I do for you?
Train me.
You have some understanding of the way of the open palm, but Stone Immortal is not easily taught.
I can do it, teach.
Return to me when you feel you understand the way of the open palm. Then you will be ready.
Now?
Stone Immortal allows you to control the earth itself. It is not easy to master.
It's cool.
To understand the earth, you must be aware of all things around you and understand that they are all connected in one way or another. That is why Stone Immortal is only taught to those who follow the way of the open palm. Our sense of harmony aids us in persuading the earth to serve as our ally. You have...
Okay, I'll come back.
When you feel that you sufficiently understand the way...
Yeah, right. I'll do it later. So do I have to come back here later when I'm like fully open palmed?
Right, who knows?
Dollars?
A little bit.
$22. $22.
Do.
Sealed shut. Do. Hey man, what are you doing? Banditos.
Hey, Baker Bay. How are you today?
Go away! I told you I want no part of this. Tell Eiling to leave me alone.
Yeah.
If you want to
Come
tell
on,
Eiling
Eiling.
something, go tell her yourself.
I was thinking that too.
In the meantime, we have our orders. Nothing personal. It's a little personal with me. I like sticking your face in the gutter. Hold on a sec. We've got company.
I'm here to
You're
fight.
A little too interested in our business, friend. Looks like we gotta teach you to back off when Eiling's boys are working.
Spoken like someone that doesn't know they're about to get sticked.
Yeah.
Come here, thugs. Sticking time. Ow. Get sticked. You dodged my stick. Yeah, it's definitely faster.
Good choice then.
What are you doing? Got him. Oi.
Can you believe that these thugs would just attack me in broad daylight like that?
Yeah, I talked to your wife.
They might have killed me if you hadn't stepped in. Thank you. I never expected such help from a stranger.
Sure, man.
You spoke to Lan? How humiliating. My fiancé must have told you I can't protect myself. The woman I love doesn't have faith in me? Oh, the shame.
She was
I'll never
worried
live this
about
down.
you.
Yeah, that's dumb. I mean, like, honey, if you ever hear that 3 people are coming to kick my ass, call the cops.
Sure?
Yeah.
I'll do it.
And, I mean, shoot me a text, too. Cause,
Okay.
you know, different time, you can give me a heads up, too.
Yeah.
That'll be cool.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, you're right, of course. I suppose I can't fault Lan for being worried about me. I've taken some serious beatings lately. I didn't mean to sound ungrateful. I'm just worried about Lan. She's very emotional.
You want me to marry her
I've
off
done my
somebody
best
else?
to try and keep her from becoming involved in this.
What
Go ahead.
Those thugs are acting on Eiling's orders.
Come on,
She's part of the
Eileen.
gang.
Oh.
They have a small hideout in the boathouse. Eiling and I were friends when we were children, but we drifted apart as we grew up. She fell in with some rough people, as you've already seen.
You want me to go kick
Ever
all their
since I
asses?
got engaged, Eiling has become obsessed with me. Every day she sends her thugs to beat me up. She says she won't stop until I go talk to her.
She's got a crush.
So go talk to her.
She's obviously crazy. I've done nothing to her. We haven't even spoken in years. If I go to her hideout to talk to her, I'm afraid that I'll never come out. At least the beatings on the street are out in public. They won't kill me in front of witnesses. Well, not on purpose anyway.
Yeah.
I'm being completely honest, I swear. I know how this looks. You must think I've done something to deserve this, but I have no idea why Eiling is after me.
Because you're so pretty. I could kill her.
Yeah.
Have you told any of this to Lane?
No. Lan's very emotional. I didn't want her to get upset. At first, I didn't tell her anything at all. But I couldn't hide my bruises forever. So I told her about the beatings. But even then, I didn't mention Eiling. It's bad enough what's happening to me. I was afraid if Lan became more involved, Eiling might hurt her too.
I'll go talk to her.
Thank you so much. Eiling and her thugs are in the boathouse. Please just ask her to leave me alone. All we want is to live our lives in peace.
Yeah, I'll go fight her. It's cool. So is there a lot more town this way?
Kind of looks like it.
I'll come back. We're going to go talk to Eileen. We're going to save it. Talk to Eileen. Do whatever needs to be done here and then take a little break.
Sounds good.
I got Satanko.
Me too. Come on, Eileen. Oh,
This
I
here's a
swear
private
on
club.
my knees.
Members only.
I need to speak to Eileen about bleh.
Why didn't you say so in the first place? Go on in. They'll unlock the door for you.
Okay.
Do you think Bae didn't break up with Eileen in like first grade?
Probably something dumb like that. Like, he said he'd marry me when we grew up.
Yeah.
Alright, you crazy bitch. Horse Lord tactics.
Ugh.
Unlike the ordered armies of the Jade Empire, the Horse Lords favor lightly armored units of horsemen who can move rapidly over the field of battle. Moving like a rushing tide, small groups of horsemen harry all angles of their opponent's flanks. Armed with bows, almost to a man, these mounted archers can rain destruction upon unprepared foes. While the Horse Lord tactics are surprisingly effective, their men lack the discipline of the Imperial Army. For all the damage they can inflict, the Horse Lord forces have difficulty holding strategic locations. For now, the Jade Empire exists in an uneasy peace with the Horse Lords, leaving the savages to their arid lands north of the seat of Heaven Province. Okay.
Be careful in here. I don't relish the idea of fighting my way out of this place.
I kind of do. Which is kind of what I do, though.
Yeah.
Hey, guys. You want to stop beating up that poor dude?
So, I hear you helped out Baker Bay today. Gave my boys a bit of a lesson, didn't you?
Yep.
You'd think after all the beatings I gave them over the years they'd be used to losing. But they're still taking it pretty hard. Maybe the humiliation will be good for them.
You're not very nice.
No.
Why are you picking on Bay?
Everyone thinks that Bay and that little seamstress make such a nice couple. But Bay already promised to marry me.
Called it. When?
I know what you're thinking. Why would Bay want to marry someone like me?
I may not be a delicate little flower like Lon, but I don't want to run this gang forever. Someday I want a husband, maybe a little house, kids too. Bay promised to give me all that. He promised to marry me, and now he's trying to weasel out of it. But a promise is a promise. I won't forget that, even if he tries to.
I'll bring him here.
Yeah, okay. If he has the guts to come here and face me, I'll talk to him. But I'm not going to let him weasel out of his promise.
I'll go get him.
Lan, what are you doing here?
I figure we better get all the secrets out, Bay. If Lon's going to marry you, she should know what kind of man you really are.
She said there was something I need to know, Bay. What's going on? What is she talking about?
She claims Bay promised to marry her.
What? Bay, how could you?
I didn't. It's a lie. I haven't spoken to her in years. Not since we were kids.
Don't pretend like you don't remember, Bay. It was summer, and we were sitting on a little raft catching fish. I was upset because Li Shun had called me ugly. I was crying, so you took my hand and said, "I think you're pretty, Ailing. And someday when we're grown up, I'll marry you."
Called it.
But that was years ago. We were kids. We were only 6 years old. You can't hold me
First
to
grade?
that.
Seems like you're being unreasonable, Eileen.
Kids say all kinds of things, Eileen. Remember when you took my frog and I called you a bully? You swore you'd never speak to me again. But that same day you gave me the frog back. You said you'd never, ever, ever do anything to make me unhappy. Kids always say things like that. It doesn't mean anything.
It meant something to me, Bay. You were the only boy who didn't tease me, the only one
She's
I
having
liked.
a stroke.
Yes.
You promised to marry me, and you're going to keep that promise.
You said you'd never want to make him unhappy.
Well, yes, I did say that. But that was when we were still friends. Now he pretends like he doesn't even know me. He's changed.
So why do you want to marry him?
You guys should fight. The winner gets back. You changed too.
Yes, but... Well... You're right. I know you're right. Bay's right. We were just kids. I guess I can't hold him to his promise. You win, Lon. Bay is yours.
If I had more, I would gladly give it to you. But my family isn't rich. This dowry is all I have. Please, take it with my thanks.
Keep it.
After all you've done for us, now you are letting Lan keep her dowry as well?
I'm trying to learn Earth
Your
magic.
generosity knows no bounds. I'm overwhelmed.
You've done so much for us, and we've given you so little. Wait, I know. We will name our first child after you to honor your memory.
Didn't you already
I'm
promise
glad
that?
everything worked out for you two, and I'm sorry, Bay. I don't know what came over me. When I heard you and Lon were getting married, I just snapped.
Jealousy.
It's okay, Eileen. I hope...
It's okay. You just beat the shit out of me for a week.
Come on, Bay.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Alright, let's look around here. I'm just gonna break your shit. Ah, I got a boathouse key.
Sweet!
I used the boathouse key. What's up here? Free shit? That's not a vase. To the west of the Jade Empire proper lies the land of howling spirits, a range of sheer mountains and desolate haunted passes. Not many men dwell in the harsh land. It does not support much. Yeah, okay, I read that right. In the way of communities. And those who dwell there are hardly mountain folk who rely on themselves, and their herds of goats more than trust in nature. There is one exception to this rule. High in the mountains lies a secluded monastery, home to a reclusive and mysterious order known as spirit monks. Hey, that's me! They tend an unknown charge in their sealed monastery. No one, not even an emperor, has been able to discover what lies within. Low blow. The monks possess strange powers, but they exist in balance with nature. Eventually, that land will be absorbed, and the Empire shall learn its secrets. What's in your cabinet? Dollars? Yeah. Fuck this vase.
Did that hurt your foot?
Alright. Took some of your shit. Fight me if you want. Go this way. Ooh, more stuff. I'm still taking your shit. One of these is going to be trapped.
Probably. Okay, never mind.
I really like this game, but one thing I don't think I like is that there isn't really any equipment. I get it, I can slot those gems for different bonuses, but like, all I ever find is like $20.
Yeah.
Or gems that are probably worse than what I have.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. It's different. That is different. And I don't love that.
Yeah.
I hope things work out for Bay and Lon. After everything I put them through, they deserve it. I don't know what came over me.
You should send a nice wedding present.
Bay was my last chance to have a family.
Ooh, you can go live on the farm.
Yeah.
When I heard he was engaged, I realized I'd never get out of this life I've created.
You can still find a husband.
What respectable man would ever want to marry a girl like me? Even the lummoxes in my gang would only do it because they're afraid of me.
I'm on it.
This town is short on eligible bachelors as it is. I mean, there are a few guys out there I know of, but none of them would be interested in me. I have a reputation around town, and having my boys beat up Bay didn't help any. Any half-decent man would probably run if they saw me coming.
I know a big dumb guy who's just going to be happy.
Yep.
Huh. You really think you can pull this off? Tell you what. You find me a decent husband, and I'll make it worth your while. My, business ventures have been very profitable.
I like the music.
But don't think I'm desperate enough to settle for just anyone. I've got my standards. And I'd have to meet him first, of course.
Of course. I'll marry you.
Tell me about the bachelor.
Let's see. There's Rue the bosun, but he's nothing but a drunk. My boys have had more than a few run-ins with him over the years. He's definitely out. Truman the craftsman is single. I don't know him that well, but he seems like a good man. He has a home in the southwest corner of the town.
I know him.
Yeah.
And then there's Yaru. He used to be a sailor traveling the Empire, but now he's looking to settle down. He might be a good catch. Spends most of his time in the tea house.
Is that the uppity
Anyone
guy?
else? Yeah, I think so.
Not living in town, and Tien's Landing doesn't get a lot of visitors. But if you find someone looking for a wife, bring him by so I can check him out.
Seemed to got over Bay pretty quick.
The only reason I was interested in Bay was because I figured he was my only chance of ever finding a husband, and I knew he was a decent guy. It's not like he was the love of my life or anything. He just seemed like a logical choice. There's not a lot of options in this town.
Just laugh at every time you see
Yeah.
that.
I'll do it. I'll be back once I find you a husband.
Yeah, right. The pickings in Tien's Landing are mighty slim for a girl.
Yeah, I'll do it.
So, don't make me laugh. I'm looking to start a family and live a nice, quiet life. Somehow I don't see that kind of domestic tranquility in your near future. You've got that wandering hero look, and I'm not interested in a husband.
Fair enough. I don't want Dawnstar to get jelly.
Oh, yeah, no.
So, I mean, gotta load your game after you say something like that. Level up! Alright, so we're going to take a little break. I'll go ahead and end the recording for you two. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.
Toodles.
Bye!